In the world of the ultra-rich and famous, lavish mansions are often seen as symbols of power and success. But what happens when these homes are abandoned and left to fade with time, with no buyer attempting to come close even with low prices? Join us as we uncover 15 abandoned celebrity mansions that can't sell for any price. Number 15, 50 Cent's Connecticut Mansion. 50 Cent's expensive mansion in Connecticut, once a symbol of luxury and extravagance, has become a notorious example in the world of celebrity real estate. Acquired from boxing icon Mike Tyson in 2003 for an eye-popping $1.4 million, the estate boasted an impressive array of lavish amenities. With 21 bedrooms, 25 bathrooms, and features like indoor and outdoor pools, a nightclub, a recording studio, and basketball courts, it felt more like a resort than a family home. While it was a dream for many, the mansion's immense size and lavishness soon turned into a financial strain. In 2007, 50 Cent listed the property for a staggering $18.5 million, aiming to profit from its glamorous image. However, the mansion remained on the market for years as potential buyers hesitated, deterred by its overwhelming scale and the hefty $70,000 monthly maintenance costs. The vastness of the estate transformed it from a luxury haven into a logistical nightmare for those seeking practicality. By the time it finally sold in 2019, the mansion's value had drastically decreased. It was purchased by Florida entrepreneur Casey Ascar for a mere $2.9 million, representing a shocking 84% drop from its initial asking price. Although 50 Cent intended to donate part of the sale proceeds to charity, the financial hit was significant. This tale serves as a reminder in the realm of celebrity real estate. Sometimes, bigger isn't better. The mansion's grand dimensions and lavish features, while visually stunning, ultimately alienated buyers looking for something more manageable. However, not all agreed to sell less than the expected price. Take Britney Spears, for example. Number 14, Britney Spears' Oaks Mansion. In 2019, pop superstar Britney Spears made the tough choice to leave her Thousand Oaks home behind. This decision followed her father's serious illness, which led to a legal battle over her conservatorship. As she prepared to move, aerial shots of the estate, purchased in 2015 for $4.7 million, revealed the neglect that had taken hold during her time away. The once charming water features were turned off, leaving behind dry, cracked fountains. Other parts of the property showed clear signs of deterioration. Toys floated in the neglected pool, and terrace cushions lay scattered and sun-bleached. Despite having a team of gardeners, the once vibrant green lawn began to fade to brown, even after Southern California's typically wet winter. However, this wasn't always the case for the estate. The Italian-style villa, boasting 13,300 square feet of living space, was once a symbol of opulence. Nestled on a sprawling 20-acre lot, it provided the privacy and luxury Britney desired. The villa's stunning architecture and picturesque surroundings reflected the pop star's lifestyle at that time. Yet, the signs of neglect were undeniable, and the estate had lost its former luster. In 2022, Britney listed the property for sale at $7.9 million. Despite its luxurious amenities and expansive size, no buyers emerged. Meanwhile, she and her then-husband, Sam Asghari, indulged in a lavish mansion in Calabasas, which they have since sold. Now, with plans to return to her Thousand Oaks estate, Britney faces the daunting task of restoring it to its former splendor. With a dedicated team ready to assist, there is hope that the mansion will once again shine, bringing closure to the tumultuous years she has experienced. Number 13, Courtney Love's home in Washington. Courtney Love's former country getaway in Olympia, Washington, stands as a heartfelt testament to the challenges of maintaining a rural estate. Acquired in 1995, just a year after the heartbreaking loss of her husband Kurt Cobain, Love purchased the 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom residence for $447,000. Nestled on 7 expansive acres, the property was envisioned as a serene, rustic haven away from the tumult of life. However, over the years, this once idyllic retreat succumbed to neglect and the encroachment of nature. By the time Love listed the property for $320,000 2018, the effects of years of disuse were glaringly evident. The listing referred to the home as a major fixer-upper, cautioning potential buyers about the extensive repairs needed to make it livable again. Inside, the once inviting space had deteriorated, with walls requiring significant attention and the 8-stall stable marred by graffiti. Bricks lay strewn across the floor, contributing to the overall sense of decline that enveloped the estate. Love had not resided there for years, and a prior attempt to sell it in 2011 had failed. Despite its rundown condition, the property retained a certain magnetism. Its association with Love, the great rock icon, and her late husband lent the home a distinctive appeal that many found hard to resist. Ultimately, a buyer emerged, allowing Love to finally move on from the retreat. The property, now sold, is likely undergoing the much-needed extensive renovations. Number 12. Nelly's Tuscan-inspired home. Do you recall the days when tuning into the radio almost guaranteed a Nelly hit? While those chart toppers may have slipped from the limelight, his opulent mansion in Wildwood, Missouri remains a vivid testament to the rapper's former glory. Situated in a St. Louis suburb, this Tuscan-style residence, constructed in the early 90s, once epitomized Nelly's rise to fame, especially when his net worth peaked at an impressive $40 million. In 2002, he made a bold move by acquiring this lavish estate for close to $2 million. Interestingly, there are whispers that Nelly never planned to reside in the mansion. He intended to flip it instead. Yet for reasons still shrouded in mystery, the sprawling 10,008-square-foot property has stood empty for nearly 2 decades, untouched by time. Set on a vast 12-acre lot, the mansion boasts stunning panoramic views from nearly every room. Its exterior features elegant white stucco walls, complemented by castle-like turrets that enhance its majestic presence. Despite its allure and potential, the mansion has remained an enigma, with no one stepping forward to call it home. In 2021, Nelly finally chose to sell the property, listing it for under $1 million. It quickly attracted a buyer, ultimately selling for $985,000 FF. However, the story took an unexpected twist when the new owner turned out to be the Kingdom of God Global Church, based in St. Louis. This surprising development raised eyebrows, with some locals even speculating about the church's intentions, hinting at cult-like associations. What the organization plans to do with the mansion is still unclear, adding yet another layer of intrigue to the already peculiar saga of Nelly's once stunning estate. After years of neglect, the mansion may now embark on a new, mysterious chapter under the church's stewardship. Did you know that even one of the wealthiest men in the world had problems selling his old mansion bought for a huge amount? Number 11. Steve Jobs' California Mansion. Steve Jobs, the iconic co-founder of Apple, undoubtedly transformed the technology landscape with his groundbreaking innovations. However, his foray into real estate was far less noteworthy. In 1984, he acquired the Jackling House in Woodside, California for a hefty $3.5 million. This Spanish Revival masterpiece, crafted in 1925 by renowned architect George Washington Smith for copper magnate Daniel Cowan Jackling, was rich in history. The house, named after its first owner, captivated Jobs with its unique charm and historical significance. Yet as the years went by, the challenges of maintaining such an expansive estate became increasingly burdensome for him. Although he valued the house's storied past, the upkeep of the sprawling 15,000-square-foot mansion prompted him to look for something more manageable. From 2000 onward, the property stood empty, falling into disrepair. Jobs spent over a decade attempting to demolish the mansion, a goal he finally achieved in 2011, the final year of his life. Before its demolition, photographer Jonathan Haber, known for his work on abandoned structures, documented the Jackling House in its haunting decline. Even in its deteriorated state, the mansion still hinted at its former grandeur. Open-air balconies, a games room, marble bathrooms, and a grand staircase remained, albeit cloaked in dust. Reception rooms, once aglow with ornate chandeliers, lingered as elegant reminders of the house's past beauty. Number 10. Tommy Lee's former Calabasas mansion. Tommy Lee's former mansion in Calabasas is as captivating and unconventional as the Motley Crue drummer himself. Acquired in 2007 for $5.85 million, this 10,000-square-foot hillside estate is a masterpiece of architectural flair. Among its remarkable highlights are an atrium adorned with indoor waterfalls, a retractable glass roof, and breathtaking panoramic vistas of the surrounding landscape. The outdoor areas are equally enchanting, boasting a koi pond, a stone saltwater spa, and a unique piano-shaped pool that enhances the estate's distinctive charm. Inside, the mansion continues to impress with its luxurious design. Featuring 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, a gym, a home theater, a wine room, and an additional kitchen, it caters perfectly to both entertainers and those who prefer cozy nights in. Every inch of the home has been meticulously designed to provide both opulence and comfort, making it an ideal venue for entertaining guests or enjoying peaceful solitude. Despite its allure, selling the mansion proved to be a significant hurdle for Tommy Lee. In 2016, he listed the property at nearly the same price he originally paid, anticipating a swift sale. However, a lack of consistent interest and subsequent price reductions culminated in a sale in 2021 for $3.6 million, which was $2 million less than the initial asking price. Adding to the home's intrigue were claims from Tommy's wife, Brittany Ferlin, who suggested that the property was haunted. She recounted strange, unexplainable occurrences that seemed to unsettle potential buyers, alongside the home's steep hillside setting and its unconventional design. While the new owners may be attracted to its unique features, they are likely hoping for a ghost-free living experience. Number 9. Robin Williams, Tiburon Mansion. Robin Williams' Tiburon Mansion, once a beacon of opulence and affluence, transformed into a heartfelt reminder of the beloved actor's untimely death. Acquired in 2008 for just over $4 million, this Mediterranean-style residence boasted stunning bay views, private water access, a pool, and ample space for entertaining guests. It served as a fitting retreat for Williams, reflecting his vibrant personality and generous nature. The tranquil setting and sweeping vistas made it an ideal haven for a man celebrated for his kindness and humor. However, the mansion's narrative took a somber turn in 2014 when the legendary comedian passed away within its confines. This tragedy cast a pall over the property, turning it into a site of sorrow and mourning. Compounding the emotional turmoil of Williams' death was a legal battle between his widow, Susan Schneider Williams, and his children, Zachary, Zelda, and Cody, concerning the estate. Although they reached an out-of-court settlement in 2015, the residual tension and grief seemed to linger in the air. In 2015, the mansion was put on the market for $7.25 million, yet it struggled to attract buyers. Properties associated with such tragic events often encounter challenges in the real estate market. A Bay Area real estate expert noted that the stigma surrounding Williams's passing likely dissuaded potential buyers. Despite the home's undeniable charm and allure, the emotional weight tied to its history proved to be a significant obstacle. Ultimately, in 2016, the property was sold for $5.35 million, a considerable drop from its original asking price. Now, which other properties sold less than the expected price? Let's find out. Number 8. Keith Richards and Patty Hansen's Fifth Avenue apartment. Keith Richards and Patty Hansen's Fifth Avenue apartment represents a captivating story in the realm of celebrity real estate, merging the allure of rock star life with the opulence of New York City. Acquired in 2014 for $10.5 million, this residence garnered attention for its exquisite blend of elegance and contemporary style. The 3-bedroom duplex, which underwent renovations in 2011 by architect Joe Serin, showcased a stunning design aesthetic. Spanning an impressive 4,700 square feet, the living and entertainment area featured a remarkable leather-wrapped bronze staircase that served as a striking focal point. Additionally, the home boasted terraces offering stunning views of Washington Square Park, creating an idyllic retreat for the iconic Rolling Stones guitarist and his supermodel spouse. However, even the most exquisite properties have their challenges. In 2016, the apartment was put on the market for $12.23 million, but struggled to attract buyers. A Manhattan real estate expert noted that sometimes, regardless of the owner's fame, the market dynamics prevail. Despite its undeniable beauty, the apartment lingered on the market without much interest. The couple eventually lowered the asking price to just below $10 million. After several years, the property was finally sold in 2018 for $9 million, marking a notable decrease from its initial listing. What factors contributed to this outcome? While undeniably stunning, some speculated that the high-maintenance terraces and steep price might have deterred potential buyers. Luxury buyers in New York City, often faced with a plethora of options, may have preferred newer, more innovative designs. Although the apartment was rich in charm and history, it struggled to compete with the sleek, modern residences that were prevalent in the market at that time. Number 7. Whitney Houston, former Mendham Township mansion. Whitney Houston's former mansion in Mendham Township serves as a heartfelt reminder of the late star's extraordinary life. Acquired in 1987 for $637,500, shortly after her marriage to Bobby Brown, this expansive 12,500 square foot estate was once a testament to Houston's achievements and personal joy. The luxurious residence, which functioned as a guest house for nearly 20 years, boasted 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, a tennis court, an indoor pool, and even a private recording studio. It encapsulated the brilliance of Houston's iconic career and vibrant personal life, providing her a sanctuary as she soared to fame and navigated the complexities of her journey. However, since Houston's tragic passing in 2022, the mansion has struggled to find a new owner. After being sold in 2010 for just over $900,000, it changed hands before being relisted for $1.6 million in recent years. Yet potential buyers have been hard to come by, perhaps overwhelmed by the responsibilities that come with such a grand property. Although marketed as a unique chance to own a piece of musical history, the mansion has not captured the interest of many, likely due to the emotional weight of its past and the extensive maintenance required for such a large estate. As it remains vacant, fans of Whitney Houston cherish it as a backdrop to her ascent as one of the greatest vocalists of all time. For those who celebrate Houston's legacy, the mansion stands as a bittersweet symbol of her incredible triumphs and profound struggles. Number 6. Tom Cruise's Colorado estate. Tom Cruise, the iconic actor famous for his performances in Top Gun and Jerry Maguire, acquired his Colorado estate through a discreet transaction. Set on 320 private acres in the serene town of Telluride, this property was crafted to provide tranquility and seclusion amid the breathtaking mountain scenery. Known for his keen eye for detail, Cruise dedicated several years to the thoughtful design and construction of the stone and cedar residence, which was finalized in 1994. This estate became a personal sanctuary for him, reflecting his longing for peace away from the hectic glare of Hollywood. The main house covers nearly 10,000 square feet, featuring generous living areas adorned with beautiful wood and stone accents. Its design showcases impressive wood-beamed ceilings, a gourmet kitchen, and large windows that capture stunning views of the surrounding mountains, seamlessly integrating the natural beauty into the home's ambiance. Additionally, the estate includes a 3-bedroom guest lodge, accessible via a gated entrance at the end of a mile-long driveway, providing an ideal getaway for guests. Beyond the luxurious residences, the estate is surrounded by extensive forested trails, perfect for exploring the natural wilderness. Despite its remote setting, the property is conveniently close to downtown Telluride, enhancing its allure by combining the privacy of rural living with easy access to local amenities. This makes it a perfect choice for anyone desiring both tranquility and the conveniences of town life. In 2000, Cruz opted to sell the estate, listing it for a staggering 59 million yen. However, it appeared he wasn't quite ready to let go, as the sale did not proceed. A few years later, he relisted the property for 30 million, and within just 2 months, it found a buyer, marking the conclusion of Cruz's chapter with this stunning estate. Number 5. Alicia Keys' New Jersey mansion. When Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz acquired Eddie Murphy's expansive New Jersey estate in 2013, they transformed it into a breathtaking embodiment of their opulent and artistic lifestyle. Purchased for a total of $12.1 million through 2 distinct deals, the 25,000-square-foot mansion was already equipped with remarkable amenities that suited the dynamic couple perfectly. It featured a 2-lane bowling alley, a private cinema, a gym, and an indoor pool, all of which matched their vibrant personalities. Yet the couple sought to elevate the mansion beyond its original grandeur. They expanded the property by adding a dedicated wing to display their impressive art collection, turning their home into a contemporary art haven. To enhance accessibility throughout the expansive estate, they also installed 2 elevators, ensuring that every area of their luxurious residence was easily reachable. With a cutting-edge recording studio included, the mansion became a creative sanctuary for the music legends, offering both inspiration and ample space for their artistic endeavors. Despite its lavish features and amenities, the couple chose to list the mansion in 2015 for nearly $15 million, aiming to attract a buyer who would appreciate its unique offerings. With 8 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms, it seemed ideal for someone who shared their taste for luxury. However, selling the property turned out to be more challenging than expected. Over the years, the asking price was slashed multiple times, and despite its undeniable charm, it struggled to find a buyer. By 2022, after a lengthy 7 years on the market, the mansion was finally sold for a mere $6 million, half of the original purchase price by Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz. A luxury real estate expert noted that even the most exceptional homes can encounter difficulties in niche markets. Number 4. Jason Derulo's former Coconut Creek mansion. Jason Derulo's former mansion in Coconut Creek was a stunning property that, despite its celebrity allure and opulent features, faced challenges in finding a buyer. Acquired in 2009 for $1.75 million, this sprawling estate spanned over 11,500 square feet and was set on 2.5 acres of vibrant tropical Florida landscape. The residence featured 7 generous bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and a host of upscale amenities, including a resort-style pool and spa, epitomizing the essence of luxurious living. It was the ideal dream home for a burgeoning pop star like Derulo. Throughout his time there, Derulo ensured the home mirrored his dynamic lifestyle. He incorporated personal elements such as a mirrored dance studio and a fully equipped recording studio in the guest house, both perfectly suited for a musician always on the move. These enhancements transformed the property into an extension of his artistic endeavors, seamlessly blending entertainment with comfort. It was more than just a house, it was a manifestation of his creative journey. In 2015, Derulo decided to sell the property, listing it for $2.9 million. He shared with the Wall Street Journal that he was relocating to California to be nearer to his work and family, feeling it was the right moment for a change. However, despite its many appealing features, the mansion struggled to attract serious buyers at that price. It remained on the market for over a year without a sale. By 2016, Derulo adjusted his expectations and ultimately sold the home for $1.9 million, realizing a modest profit from his initial investment, but significantly less than his original asking price. This experience underscored the challenges of selling luxury properties in niche markets, where celebrity ownership does not always ensure a swift sale. Number 3. Boris Becker's estate on picturesque Spanish island. Boris Becker's venture into real estate kicked off in 1997 when the former tennis star acquired a stunning property on the beautiful Spanish island of Mallorca for approximately $598,000. Becker envisioned this estate as a peaceful getaway, a sanctuary to escape the demands of his illustrious career. Over the years, he invested heavily in transforming the property into a lavish retreat, adding a Moroccan-style villa, a guest house, basketball court, stables, an outdoor swimming pool, and even a tennis court adorned with furniture reminiscent of the iconic Wimbledon tournament. His aspirations seemed to be coming to life, with the estate embodying his wealth and status. However, what began as a dream residence quickly spiraled into a financial disaster. In 2004, Becker encountered a significant setback when he was fined $225,000 for unauthorized construction on the property and was ordered to tear down the additions. Although this early warning sign did not deter him, it foreshadowed the challenges that lay ahead. By 2007, he attempted to sell the estate for a staggering $18.4 million. But despite its opulence and prime location, no buyers emerged willing to meet his price. The property continued to be a financial burden for Becker. In 2011, he faced a lawsuit from his gardener for $354,000 in unpaid wages, leading a Spanish court to seize the estate until the debt was resolved. This was just the start of his escalating financial issues. In 2014, Becker again fell behind on payments for construction work. Although he eventually settled the debt and regained control of the property, his financial troubles only deepened. By 2017, Becker's financial struggles culminated in bankruptcy, resulting in the loss of the Mallorca estate for good. His situation deteriorated further in 2022 when he was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison for hiding millions of pounds in assets during his bankruptcy proceedings, including a stake in a $1 million property in Germany. Number 2. Lil Wayne's Miami Beach Mansion. Lil Wayne's Miami Beach residence, famously dubbed Wayne Manor, epitomized the rapper's flamboyant lifestyle. Acquired in 2011 for $1.6 million, this sprawling 15,000-square-foot estate showcased innovative glass and steel architecture, standing out as a prime example of contemporary design. The mansion boasted 9 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and a luxurious 2-story master suite, accessible through a glass-enclosed elevator that enhanced its futuristic appeal. A highlight of the property was its rooftop skate park, catering to Wayne's passion for skateboarding. Additionally, the estate featured a shark lagoon, adding an extravagant and distinctive flair. However, despite its remarkable design and desirable waterfront setting, Wayne's real estate investment did not yield the expected returns. In 2015, he listed the mansion for $15 million, aiming to attract buyers who would appreciate its unique characteristics. Unfortunately, the property struggled to garner interest at that price, as its appeal was limited to a niche market, making it challenging to find a buyer willing to meet the asking price. After 2 years on the market with minimal interest, Wayne began to lower the price to enhance its attractiveness. Ultimately, in 2017, he sold the mansion for $10 million, a significant reduction from the original asking price and even less than his initial investment. This sale marked the conclusion of Wayne's chapter at Wayne Manor, wrapping up his real estate endeavors. Regardless of the financial outcome, the mansion continues to serve as a striking testament to Lil Wayne's lavish tastes and his affinity for the extraordinary, and to the top of the list who decided that he did not want to have any properties to his name. Let's delve into the story of tech billionaire Elon Musk and why his properties weren't sold at any price. Number 1. Elon Musk's whole estate. Elon Musk, the famous tech mogul and trailblazer in space exploration, once owned an impressive estate that ultimately turned out to be more than he needed. Constructed in 1912 by the French nobleman Christian Dine, this property was a remarkable representation of early 20th century design. With 7 bedrooms, 9.5 bathrooms, and ample areas for both living and entertaining, the estate combined luxury with practicality. Notable features included a grand living room, a library adorned with leather walls and a cozy fireplace, and a gourmet kitchen perfect for hosting large gatherings. Musk purchased this historic residence in 2017 for just over $23 million from Christian Dane IV, whose family had cherished the estate for more than a century. The home, with its elegant charm and detailed craftsmanship, was a dream for many. However, as Musk's attention increasingly turned to his ambitious space exploration projects, he recognized that the estate no longer fit his lifestyle. In 2020, he made the bold choice to downsize, announcing his plan to sell nearly all of his belongings, including his homes. In a memorable statement, Musk declared that he would own no house. Staying true to his commitment, he sold off his entire real estate portfolio, valued at over $100 million. This included several properties, such as 3 adjacent mansions in Bel Air and a house previously owned by actor Gene Wilder. Selling the Guinea estate, which he had bought for $23 million, proved to be more challenging than anticipated. Initially listed for over $37 million, he struggled to find a buyer. After slashing the price by $5.5 million to generate interest, he eventually sold the property in 2021 for nearly $32 million. With Musk's ambitious aspirations to redefine space travel, his next acquisition might very well be on Mars. Would you exchange a life of luxury on Earth for the opportunity to venture into space? For Musk, the answer was evident, as his quest for the stars took precedence over any earthly possessions. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen.